year, but I just had so much going on in my personal life. Obviously, like, I'm a real person, shit, and I work, I go to school, I have a life, so things got a little bit crazy, and I wasn't really able to prioritize my channel for a little bit. I also kind of got to the point that, like, I was so hard on myself for videos that I was filming, and I think it took away the joy of, like, making them in a way. So I hope with my return to YouTube and, like, the future of my channel, I kind of see my videos being a more laid back, casual vibe. Like, I just feel like I have this tendency to, like, want everything to be so perfect all the time, but, like, it's just not realistic when this is just supposed to be, like, a fun thing for me to do. So what the hell. Anyways, with the return of the NBA season, it's coming up. We had some preseason action, which means I'm here to put my 2 cents in and talk my shit. So I know you guys love that. Some of you hate it, and you make it really known in the comments. So appreciate you still for the engagement. But anyways, also sorry in advance if I'm, like, touching my hair a lot. But yeah, it's gonna be like a casual chit-chatty video. I hope it's a little bit longer, just because everyone always says they wish my videos were longer, and honestly, yeah, if I didn't, like, cut out 50% of the footage because I'm like, shit, like, I'm rambling too much, maybe they would be a bit longer. So that's the vibes we're going for. I said that and then immediately sneezed, so that's perfect. But obviously, disclaimer, obviously the preseason games don't fucking matter. Like, most teams don't even play their starters in, like, the fourth quarter and, like, second half of the game kind of thing. They get to rest and all that, but I think it's still fun, and it still kind of gives us, like, a little bit of, like, a preview of what we can expect in the season. Some teams are, like, in fucking shambles, so we're gonna start with the bottom of the barrel, and then we're gonna work our way up. So yeah, we're gonna start off strong here with Miami Heat. 0-5 in the preseason. They're not the only ones, but they play their 6th game tonight against the Grizzlies, who have also been, like, pretty hot ass as well. But Tyler Hero, he's out with an ankle injury, and I think it's like, sorry, what the hell? I think at this point, it's like, okay, are we gonna keep Precious on the roster? Is he gonna get the signing for that spot? I don't really know. It's up in the air. I will say though, the final 2-way contract should definitely go to Jameer Young, because he was T. And then we have the Memphis Grizzlies, no John Morant for any of their games, right? Scottie Pippen, Zach Edey, and Brendan Clark are all on the injury report, so it's not looking great. And yeah, generally I think, like, their defense was pretty ass. And they gave up really high scoring orders. Like, that's, I don't know, pretty typical, because I don't know if we recall when they gave up 52 points to the Timberwolves in the third quarter of the final NBA regular season game. Like, the memes from that, like, please guys, like, please. Then we have the Philadelphia 76ers, who went 0-3. They have a game tonight. Joel Embiid is returning. I don't really fuck with Joel Embiid. I feel like I've said that before, but, like, he just pisses me off a lot. But he's returning to the lineup tonight, so I don't know, maybe he's had, like, an attitude change. But no Jared McCain, which is so sad. Still, like, I really want that guy to play. No Paul George, Kyle Lowry. Next we have the Sacramento Kings, also 0-3. No DeMar DeRozan, Malik Monk, Sabonis, or Keegan Murray. And, like, all I really have to say about them, because they're so shit, is that they are currently ranked 3rd for worst defensive rating. Like, they're just, like, so ass. And yeah, I was watching the other day, and I was just like, holy fuck, I don't even know, it was just not that good. The Lakers 1-4, so that's pretty big. We've got someone with, like, a winning game. We're moving into the, like, at least one win category. No LeBron or Bronny, which, it's pretty big news. So they had the Suns, right? 113 to 104, and the Lakers only put up 38 points in the second half. Like, that shit was crazy. It was so bad. Also, if you can hear a dog snoring, it's because there's a dog snoring on the floor. Anyways, yeah, I know JJ Redick was like pissed as fuck about that because like that was crazy, to be honest with you. And yeah, I don't think they deserve much more attention right now. So next we have the Cavs, who went 1 for 3. They got spanked by the Celtics. Like, that was fucked. But DeAndre Hunter stood out, and honestly, Lonzo Ball stood out too. Like, he put up some good points, good rebounds. And Tyrese Proctor, 10 points, 3.3 assists. Like, they did the best they could, but like that game against the Celtics was like, damn, like that would have me crying in my hotel room. I'm gonna lie. It's also like 4 p.m. right now, so if you can hear like dogs barking outside and like cars driving by, it is kind of like prime time right now. But this is like the only time I have to film today because I have a paper to write tonight, and I'm like, I want to get this done because shit, I want to put out a video. So next we have the Trailblazers, who went 1 for 3. Holiday and Grant putting up hella points. And like I was like really pissed off with their loss to Utah last night. That was pretty tough. I was watching that at work, and yeah, you know, my coworker had some money on it too. I was like, ugh. In general though, like I do have high hopes for Portland in the coming future. I do think they will be really good again. But following that, we have the Utah Jazz, who have gone 1 to 3, and Kessler has had a very strong debut this preseason, and shit, he knows that too. He said that in an interview. But Ace Bailey is also really good, and yeah, I don't know, he's been scoring off the ball, movement shooter, and in his debut against the Rockets, he had 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. So obviously he's coming out hot thus far. And Walter Clayton Jr. is also, yeah, I don't know, he's been doing all right, so shout out to him too. Okay, sorry, my phone ran out of storage, but I think we're good now. Anyways, moving on to the Washington Wizards, who have gone 1 and 2. Keyshawn George is looking promising. Trey Johnson, I don't know, I think he's looking at a Rookie of the Year contender thus far. And Alex Hart is looking nice. Like, I don't know, I think the Washington Wizards were a very likable group last year. I'm kind of sad that Jordan Poole isn't there anymore. He didn't really upgrade either, being with the Pelicans, but like, we'll get into that. And overall, like, they're a very young team, and I hope that Chris Middleton can pull that together. Maybe we'll see what he can do. So then we have the Timberwolves, who have gone 2 and 3 without Naz Reid and Anthony Edwards. He's been playing well with like 25 points against the Bulls, but they need to work on their rebounding. Like, their rebounding is not so hot right now. So then we have the Charlotte Hornets, who are 2 and 2, and they managed to like blow the Grizzlies out of the water, 145 to 116. Miles Bridges finished with 29 points, LaMelo with 23, and Brandon Miller with 21. They play the Knicks tonight. I'm filming this on Friday, October 17th. By the way, I'll probably upload it like pretty much after I film, so this should be up shit before the game, so you better watch this first. But anyways, I'll be tuning in to their game against the Knicks tonight. I think it'll be really like a good game. But anyways, we have the Detroit Pistons next, who are also 2 and 2. Jaden Ivey is out. I don't know, Kate Cunningham, like, he's been keeping them alive with their shooting, but I think everybody needs to have their eyes on Karis LeVert. He was actually on my fantasy team last year, and he did me right, so yeah. Next we have the New Orleans Pelicans, okay, 2 and 2. And it's been interesting to see Jordan Poole working with Zion and like that new dynamic. I don't know. Obviously, I think their chemistry is pretty good on the team overall. And I don't know. I've never watched the Pelicans ever, but I've been interested because of Jordan Poole. So when he is down and they need another big to step up, and I don't know, there's people have been like dogging on Hunter Dickinson a lot, but like, I don't know, I'm gonna cut him some slack, okay? He had a questionable performance, but let's give him some time to like readjust on that. We have the Atlanta Hawks, 2 and 2. Zach, okay, he put on that promising performance with 24 points in the game against the Rockets. Nuggets. And I'm interested to see how they use Porzingis in their team dynamic. Like, he had a pretty strong performance against the Rockets with 23 points, and they need to work on their defense. I find like their defense is really not great either. And I want to finish my 2 cents on the Hawks by saying, fuck Trae Young. I literally, like, I don't know. He's so unlikable. I don't know how you could even be a Hawks fan and like Trae Young. Like, I think it would be okay to be a Hawks fan and be like, yeah, but I don't really like Trae Young. I cannot with Trae Young. But I don't know. That's going to piss a lot of people off in my comment section. Go argue with a wall. I don't even care. We have the Chicago Bulls, who went 3-2. They fell short to the Nuggets and the Bucks. Yeah, that's what I thought. And let's get Colby White back out there, okay? Because their defense is a work in progress. I don't really have that much to say about them. So we'll move on to OKC, and they've gone 3-2. So they have a game today against the Nuggets. That's also probably going to be a pretty good one, but I think I'm going to watch the Hornets and the Knicks. But anyways, they had some of their regulars return to their starting lineup against the Bucks because they were scared. I know it. But they fell short to the Pacers and the Mavs. Obviously, they beat the Bucks, but whatever. We'll get through that. And when it comes to OKC, I don't know. If I was a fan, I would be scared because, like, holy fucking injuries. Best of luck. In the next team, I'm actually happy to see them ranked this high. The Raptors. Okay, they went 3-2. And I don't know. I'm thinking the Raptors might actually be, like, a relatively fun team to watch this year. So that's pretty big for the Canadians out there. We do need a healthy Brendan, but it's all good. We'll wait around on that. Also seen a lot of people kind of concerned with Scotty Barnes' performance in the preseason, but like, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it's the preseason. It's really not that deep, and I think we will be okay. We have the LA Clippers, who have gone 2-1, and they've been doing way better than I anticipated as well. Kind of similar to the Raptors. I don't really care about the Clippers, but they still have to play the Warriors. And Leonard's averaging 16 points. Zubac is averaging 10 and 8 rebounds. James Harden, he's kind of been taking a walk in the park, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's not really putting shit up. But it'll be interesting to see what Chris Paul and Bradley Beal cook up during the regular season. I don't know. I've never been interested in watching the Clippers play, but like, if I was gonna be interested in it, it would be this year. We have the Brooklyn Nets, who have gone 2-1. They play the Raptors today. That'll also probably be a good game. But the thing about the Nets is that they have a very young team this season. They lost Cam Johnson, D'Angelo Russell, Keon Johnson, and Trendon Watford. And I think we can expect a lot of losses in the regular season from them. I'm not going to hold you. But regardless, like, I don't know, even when young teams don't win a lot, they're still usually fun to watch because they bring like a different game. We have the Indiana Pacers, okay? They've gone 2-1. No Tyrese, no Johnny, no TJ, and Pascal Siakam. Like, he's really been putting it up, and he has those strong performances. And I think it'll be an overall boring season for the Pacers. Just like, I don't know. Sorry, I really do think it's gonna be boring as hell to watch them play. Like, if I was a Pacers fan, I'd be looking for a new team to watch. Not gonna lie, but I know I will catch some hands for that in the comments as well. I'll take them. Okay, Warriors have gone 3-1. No Jimmy Butler, no Draymond Green. Steph Curry, he's been balling as usual with almost 25 average points per game. Lost to the Lakers, and they have a game today against the Clippers. That'll probably be good too, but I think they'll still do good things this year, even with injuries. Like, I'm not really worried about the Warriors. So let's move on to the Dallas Mavericks, who've gone 3-1. Crazy loss to the Hornets, and solid win against the Lakers, who I'm gonna say played like shit in that game. Like, the Lakers played like hot shit. And Klay Thompson has his little courtside baddie, okay, Megan Thee Stallion. What else do I have to say about the Mavericks? I don't know. Anthony Davis, he's not gonna do shit. So that's my opinion. We have the Denver Nuggets, who have gone 3-1. They have a game tonight against OKC. Lost to the Timberwolves. Tough look. And I don't know, they have strong pressure, and Jamal Murray has been playing really well. That's really it. I don't really fuck with the Nuggets like that. Boston Celtics 3-1. Lost to the Raptors. Ugh. Pretty bad look. Like, as much Boston Celtics, which I'm here for because I don't really like the Celtics. But yeah, it's been great to see Peyton Pritchard balling, and I don't know, this like Celtics, they still look promising even without Jason Tatum. So shout out to them for that, I guess. Then we have the Phoenix Suns, who've gone 3-1. Lost to the Nets, which I'm not even gonna lie is like kind of diabolical because we just said what we said about them. It was only by 2 points, but like still, Jared Butler 35 points and 9 assists, and they have a younger roster and they're working with that on-ball defense, which ranks them at 5th overall right now for defense in the league. But I don't know, I think they'll be so-so. Next, we have the New York Knicks, who have gone 3-1, and they play the Hornets tonight, as I mentioned. Yeah, they played the Wizards and rested like pretty much all their starters, and then like got spanked. But Tyler Kolek led that game with 20 points, so shout out to him for that. Next, we have the Bucks. Okay, 3-1 lead here, and they've successfully been maximizing Giannis's playmaking, and I don't know, he's been taking a lot of threes, and I really like that. Miles Turner showed potential, and I'm rocking with that because he scored 19 points, and he went 5 for 8 shooting from beyond the arc against the Bulls, and Cole Anthony took on a significant role in the backcourt, 21 points in their loss against the Thunder, so can't even be mad about that. I'm happy with how the Bucks are looking this year, and I know some people are not, but trust, they will pull something together. Okay, now moving on to our undefeated in the preseason category. Thus far, we have the Spurs, who have gone 4-0. Wemby against the Pacers with 27 points. Castle made his preseason debut against the Pacers after his knee injury, and he contributed 14 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, and I don't know, I think he'll be pretty crucial this season. Zay Cornett showed a strong performance in the preseason, especially against the Pacers, with 16 points and 7 rebounds off of the bench. So then we have the Orlando Magic, who have also gone 4-0, which I'm kind of shocked about. I'm not even gonna lie, like, not to be a hater, I was not expecting that because Jalen Suggs is out. But yeah, they've had like pretty strong chemistry amongst their team, and Desmond Bane has been pretty good, and Wagner and Pacero continue to lead scoring. So I don't know, it's looking pretty up for them considering their man's Jalen Suggs is out. But yeah, like I really was not expecting them to perform as good as they have been. Anthony Black too, he's been pretty solid on defense, so I'd say that's like pretty exciting for them. And then our last team finishing first here in the rankings, the Houston Rockets, who've gone 4-0. Jabari Smith Jr., 17.7 points and 4.7 rebounds in 23.3 minutes per game, so he's killing it. Kevin Durant, 17.5 points, 3 rebounds in 25.7 minutes. Thompson, big contributor as well, I find, and I don't know, it's good looks for this team, honestly. Even without Fred VanVleet, like I think they're gonna do really well this season, and I'm pretty excited to watch them. Like I'll be watching the Rockets. But yeah, that's really it. Those are the rankings, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's like more of a chill vibe. I'm sure I'm gonna catch tons of heat in the comments below for this. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was more chill, laid back, all that stuff, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any video requests, please